Greetings, everybody. This is BDF 44. I just got through watching video footage of the young soldier, Vanessa Guillen. I think I'm saying her name correctly. Please forgive me if I'm not. Who was vanished on a army base after reporting that she had been sexually harassed. Rather than finding her or looking for her, the army cleared out her bunker, cleared out everything. Like, can you imagine going missing and then somebody clearing out all of your belongings, and you're on an army base, you're serving your country, and that's the best they can do for you? Is not we're gonna find you, not nothing. They just assume that you're gone forever and just throw away all your stuff. That sounds fishy to me. That sounds like the people who were in charge of throwing her stuff away know where her whereabouts are. That's what that sounds like to me. Just jumping straight into my opinion, I am not buying at all that the American government or the army or whomever's on that base, whoever's in charge, doesn't know where this girl is. I'm not buying. I think they know where she is. The situation really hit home just now watching that, because I have siblings, one of them in the military, actually several family members military, and I'm terrified of myself under those circumstances. I'm terrified of where my brain would take me and what my actions would be if something like that were to take place with my family member. I'm afraid of me, like, honestly, terrified of myself, because I know I'd be completely and utterly irrational. So I'm praying for the best. My mind and my heart, I won't speak nothing but life into this young lady. I'm hoping that we can find her alive, safely, somewhere. Everything about this case gives us reasons to doubt that hope, unfortunately. And I just find this to be the worst possible circumstance for our soldiers. It's one thing to die doing what it is that you do, honorable thing. It's even another thing to die trying to train for what it is that you do. I've heard of people losing their lives during training. We know this is taking place. There's no dishonor in that. But for somebody who have gotten sexually assaulted and then to vanish, and then to have all of their belongings cleared out officially, as if she was disgraced, or as if she defected, or as if she just passed away. First of all, I think it's obvious at this point that entire base needs not exist anymore. I think we're way past that. I don't think that the outcome of this case should determine whether or not that base has a future. It should have no future. None. That base needs to be demolished. Period. It should be not another soul, not another person should send their child to fight in that base. Period. That's the first thing that needs to happen. They need to find this young lady. They need to dig into the situation in a real way. Justice is needed here. Her family's sitting on the worst possible feeling, not knowing how she's doing or where she is, with all of these things pointing in the direction of all bad things. All I can do is send prayers to the family. This is an awful feeling. I feel for anybody whose family member or loved one is missing. There's no real comfort or closure. You're not comforted by the understanding that they're somewhere alive, and you're not getting closure with the reality of their demise. You're given no closure. And it's difficult to accept, no matter who it is, but it's really difficult to accept when it's a soldier on a base fighting for a country, supposed to be safe around her brothers and her sisters, supposed to be safe in the arms of the great American government. It's infuriating, really. But I offer hope, I offer prayer, and I offer support to the Guillen family and to everybody affected by this very, very, very impossible circumstance. And I'm asking for justice regardless of the outcome of this case, whether she's found safely or not. Whoever did what they did need to come to justice. Those who put her in a position to feel like stepping up and speaking on what happened to her, those people need to be charged. And if they are in fact responsible for her disappearance, justice is necessary. Justice is demanded here. It's frustrating to think of so many different things that are going on. We're fighting for justice, and then we have this situation looming. We don't know where this woman is. It's been over 2 months since they cleared out her locker and she went missing. They're not being forthright with the public, and I'm certain they're not being forthright with the family. It's infuriating, quite honestly. I want my brown brothers and sisters to know that I stand with y'all. I want you to understand that I stand with y'all with the passion that I stand for my own. I am very pleased to hear about the judge ruling against the ICE children in the ICE cages. That's what I call it. In those concentration camps that they got these young, very, very, very small children in cages, literally cages. Cages that are smaller than the cages they'd put animals in. Sometimes sleeping on flat surfaces. Floor, basically. I'm glad that the judge ruled that they need to release those children due to COVID-19. I don't think that COVID-19 should be the reason that those kids should be released. They should be released because it's inhumane and it's evil that you have them in there in the first place. But since you want to give yourself a pass while still releasing the children, I'll take it whatever way we can get it for now. But please don't think that this is over. Don't think that I'm going to be quiet. I'm certainly not. That this happened, it deserves justice. I don't give a damn if it gets resolved or not sooner or later. Justice, those who are responsible for it, still need to be imprisoned. I'm very pleased with that news. Hopefully we can get some great news on the great soldier and bring her family closure and bring her home safely. And that's pretty much all I got to say, man. BDF.